Y'all know I'm so sick of YouTube not letting me be great today. I don't know why it's doing this. Thank you for hitting the like, but thank you all for coming back. I appreciate y'all. I sure do. I sure do. I sure. But getting back to Bethany, she played herself. She played herself. She played herself. Looking like a new fool. I just want us to focus on this face. Because I believe this is the same face she going to have in court when Natasha loses her case. Thank you, Luna, for telling everybody to hit the like button. Look, listen here. Hey, D Brown. Yeah. Oh, they came back, y'all. Oh, I feel so good y'all came back. But listen here. For real though. See how her mouth dropped? She can't say nothing. Cause she knows she wrong. You know what though? I think her daddy may be compelled to testify. Her uncle and auntie witnessed it. Y'all know they already. We need a scene where they go tell the daddy about Thanksgiving, and they tell Greg about Thanksgiving. Cause see now Greg gonna tell Larry's sisters. Now he can pull in Larry's sisters. He can pull in. We know Loudmouth Purnell gonna have something to say. It's the same look she had when she said, "What have I done?" She knows what she's doing when she's doing it, but there's something in her that won't let her not do dirty stuff like this. Honey, she done pulled all the mamas out. Cause why you call that girl with that bull? She thought she could manipulate her. She thought she could use her authority over Brooke and manipulate Brooke to tell her where her daddy was at. What she seemed to forget though is that Brooke is a daddy's girl first. When Bethany come in that room talking all that dumb stuff, what does she do? She holler, "Dad, Dad." She don't have not one person that can testify for her, Cheryl. You are absolutely right. Who gonna testify for her? Don't nobody like her. Cause see, Greg know that other lady. Do y'all remember when Bethany was still at the other spot, the other office location? There was a lady that was moving out. Black lady was moving out. And Bethany was talking all that noise to her while she was moving out. And she was picking with that lady. You think about was it Lil Scrappy came to the office and she had him told? She threatened to have Wayne told. Wayne said he wasn't gonna come back to the office no more. She literally interfered with Chase's business. That's what I'm saying, D Brown. That's what I'm saying. She has put them in danger because now she has paid this man to watch out for Larry in the apartment. Yes, Ursula. Girl, welcome to the chat, Ursula. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Good evening to you too. She's been doing this the whole time. And I'm not going to sit here and try to make excuses for her. I don't feel bad for her because this chick is just mean for no reason. That's right. The ladies in the parking garage too. Remember when she tried to force Candace and them to sign that piece of paper so she could check their signature? She harassed people for a long time about that darn gummy bear. When the bottom line is she didn't know who it came from, so she shouldn't have ate it. How many people you know gonna eat something they don't know who it came from? Yeah, they're gonna have to take that 75-inch TV out the box. Larry gonna have to come on back and put it up and watch and have a little movie night, do some Netflix and chilling over there. Eden Gordon says, welcome to the chat, Eden. Bethany made her mess. Now she got to lay in it and deal with the fallout for what she did. She's the common denominator in all of her mess and problems she caused with driving her family away. Yes. Don't forget Crystal and the fly lawyer. I think the settlement may be part of public record. Hey, Nancy. Yes, it does. He gonna see them taking that box out. It does put them in a position to be robbed. Yes, it does. If Destiny is not in school and she at the house by herself the next day or the day after, it can put her in a bad position as well. Oh, she gonna lose. She done lost this case. She done lost it, Nancy. She definitely lost it. And he may be sitting there saying, "Hey, it was a. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna have to say it like it is. It would not. It would not surprise me if he didn't say, see Larry or Shara and say, hey, so a white woman was sitting out here the other day and she paid me to spy on y'all. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. But she wasn't big and bold enough to do what Natasha told her to do. She horrified. Because see, now she's gonna have to sit in court by herself and her family not gonna be sitting over there with her. Unless Larry just bump his head. But I still think he gonna spin the block at least once. It would be chef's kiss. It really would. But I need Larry to just go after his good thing. After what she pulled today. That man had already talked to her on the phone and told her that he was in the bed. She woke him up at midnight, y'all. Oh yeah. I like that theory, Ursula. Hopefully, with Brooke staying with her mom now, Bethany's true colors can come to light. Shar is going to produce receipts through Brooke. Yes, definitely, definitely. And he gonna listen to Shar because he knows Shar ain't making nothing up. When she lied and told Brooke her dad had given her the info about the hotel, I'm glad Brooke was paying attention. Larry is about done. Yes, he is. Bethany trying to triangulate. Yeah, using them big old words, Lauren. But yeah, that's all he got to do. All Greg need is for the uncle to come to the office and tell him how Thanksgiving went and how she showed her butt at Thanksgiving. I think Natasha told her that just so she could get her away, so she could make a way of escape to get herself away from her. She gave her some advice as to what she could do, but she told her very specifically what to do. Because, see, the thing is, Natasha knows that if the court sees her husband and her stepdaughter sitting on the other side of the court and not sitting there to support her, not behind her, supporting her, Natasha knows it's going to hurt her case. So that's why she did that. But Natasha also probably know he probably wasn't coming back. Ayana, that Marquisa says, Ayana, that's what was funny to me when Bethany wanted to see what the couch looked like that Larry bought. Why she couldn't go knock on the door. Exactly. Why she couldn't just go knock on the door. You big and bold to go look at a sofa. Why you ain't big and bad enough to go see if your husband in there? Welcome in, Miss Tia. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I still think Natasha going to be there. Natasha mind is really on Dawn being free in her. Oh, when she find out, see, this is the way it's gonna go left for Bethany too. So now we have Kendrick has orchestrated. Well, he got the bail reduced. Okay, I'm gonna have to put this. I didn't want to say it, but I'm gonna have to go and drop this out. I believe Kendrick is connected to Sugar. I believe he's connected to him in some way. I was thinking Sugar was Zeus, but I think Sugar may be somebody else that we may have seen at some other point, but the person is actually connected to Kendrick in some way. Because how Kendrick get a bail reduced, and then this dude now knows about the bail being reduced, and he's picking her up. But see, what's gonna happen is Natasha, one Natasha knows the losing battle, but also Natasha is gonna be distracted with Dawn because now Dawn is missing. Remember that dude? We don't know what has happened to Dawn. We haven't seen a skit from Dawn since yesterday when that dude pulled out and she was like, okay, so what's going on? We don't know what happened to her. We don't know whether they went off in Lovers Lane or if he put her through the ringer. Or he got her somewhere torturing her. I don't know if she gone missing. So that's gonna be a big distraction for Natasha. This lady D says, you notice when Bethany said she don't think Shard tells the truth, he disconnected the call because he knows Shard would have given her the truth. Yep. Oh, thank you for subscribing, Miss Tia. You are more than welcome here as part. Welcome to Chat Club. And other 66 people on here watching. If you're not a member, feel free. We have fun. You can see I'm loud and I'm country, and we have fun over here. And Bethany gets me riled up every time. Somebody needs to get Ayana Van Zant in these skits to fix my life because it's a mess in Skitland. Please invite Ayana Van Zant. Girl, Ayana Van Zant don't want to fool with these folks over here. I don't know. She might come on and do a skit and be a counselor. That's what I'm saying. He could be threatening her. So that's something that's going to come. He's going to have to come and play at some point when Dawn is missing. No, Mr. Crack Kid. No, Natasha should not represent Bethany. Welcome, Eden. Thank you for joining. Antonia. Lauren says she wants to catch Larry doing something, even if it isn't because of narcissist looks for slip-ups, inconsistencies, things she can argue about evidence, a few accusations. Girl, Lauren, I'm gonna need you. It's too late at night to be using these bigger words, girl. Lauren gonna come with them big words. And ex-writer that I am, right now, I just want to be country and improper. Oh, the numbers is up. The numbers is up. Welcome in. Welcome in. Smash that like button, y'all. Appreciate y'all for coming through. Because I'm ripping a new one into Miss Bethany right here. Because she done showed her natural behind today. You see Larry with Shark. It's another skit done dropped, Mr. Crack Kid. Y'all. Hold on. Hold on. Don't go nowhere. Let me see. Did a new skit drop? Okay, I don't see that another skit drop. Yeah, I don't see that another skit drop. Yes, Tania, it's fun over here. Oh, he all on Shar's side though, Mr. Crack Kid. He on her side. He gonna look out for his family. She did, and we've been saying how they treat Brooke like she is a child, like she's a little girl, like she's a 5 or 6-year-old. But I'm so glad that Brooke pulled the. Oh, sorry, y'all. I'm so glad that Brooke pulled the 5, 6-year-old thing. I'm so glad she did that. And when she started lying on her to my, she was calling. I was calling to check on Brooke and Destiny too. I was and it just came up in conversation. No, the heck it didn't. That didn't just come up in conversation. That's what you led with. You had a quick little, hey Brooke, how's it going? Oh, by the way, did your daddy stay there last night? And do you know where he's staying at? That's what you did. He'd already told her at midnight that he didn't want her to know where he was at. Period. D Brown says, Oh yeah, Yvette. It's about to be straight fire up in here, and I'm gonna be here for. I'm gonna be cutting up every night. I think. D Brown says I disagree with Ro encouraging Natasha to take money to represent Bethany. Yeah, Ro need to kind of mind her own business on some stuff. And I'm saying this as someone who likes the Ro character. I like Shar too, but I still went off on Shar today about going off on that girl for answering Bethany call. Y'all put her in Bethany put her in grown folk business. Stop saying she got in grown folk business. No, Bethany put her in it. And they've been putting it, hey, AS230C, what's up? They've been putting Brooke in grown folk business for this whole weekend. Well, before then, when they went to Chicago, they put her in some grown folk business because Brooke shouldn't have been the one to have to hold that secret. They shouldn't even ask her to hold that secret. I don't like Anthony either. I don't like what he did. Yep, she keep trying to control her, and she acted like a 5-year-old. The way y'all know how little kids do, they just tell the truth when you try to lie, and they don't back you up in a lie. Like if you take a kid to a restaurant, and they say they have to be, the child 12, but they could pass for 10, and you tell the child to say they 10, but they be like, no, I'm 10, I'm not 10, I'm 12. That's essentially what Brooke just did. That's it, Cheryl. When they wrong, just still call them out. I'm gonna be fair on here now. There are times like I really was enjoying Bethany when she was in New Orleans. I was shook myself, but I also can call Bethany out. Like okay, like when she took them to the office and Destiny ran off by herself. And she was on Old National because I saw that. I was like, oh, that's Old National right there, Godby. I know that right there. I remind you of your mama. Well, I'm gonna take that as a compliment. I sure am. This is how Amber should handle Shayla. Remind Anthony, you better not forget I get half. That's it. She didn't do that every day. I still can get half. Cause he don't think she can get half. Hey, Kira Kenny, what's up? Welcome, welcome, welcome. It was the finest example of dry snitching I done seen in a minute. Cause I'm like, Brooke, now you finna lie and say you called to check on me. And now you're gonna lie and say all you did was say you wrote down that he was at a hotel. Now you said you wrote down the name of the hotel and couldn't find the paper. And Brooke told you, well, you got a lot of time on your hand. You should just clean up the house and maybe you'll find the paper. Cause that's what the girl told her. Shayla's a nut job. She's a nut job. Let me see. Nancy, you said something about Amber up here. Michelle said this is how Amber should handle Shayla and remind Anthony. Yep, that's it. She lie all the time. But now Larry is in direct eyesight of the lie. Larry now sees how she lies. He's experiencing it. She used his daughter. See, she disrespected him, disrespected Brooke, and disrespected Shar. And disrespect their marriage too. Because he'd already told her. He'd already told her. When she woke him up in the middle of the night, I'm in the bed. I'm in the hotel. I'm asleep. No, I'm not with Shar. D Brown, you might have said something then. They killed me telling Brooke not to be disrespectful, but keep putting her in quote unquote grown folk business. When Brooke responds by telling the truth, they call her disrespectful assassin. Well, and mainly it's Bethany because that's her favorite thing to say. Oh, he's so mad right now. He was so mad when they called him with that, he could have spit bullets. Yes, he do. He want his ex-wife back, and I'm here for him getting his ex-wife back. Bethany has done so many low down things. I would not care if he spun the block with Shar. I don't even want for Shara's heart's sake. I didn't want Shar to just spin the block with him right now because I admire her for what she's doing by trying not to go there, by trying to set boundaries. Yeah, I can't even get it out. Let me say what Ursula said first. Now I'm paying really close attention to Sashara. Side eye, side eye, side eye. And not in a bad way. I know you don't mean side eye in a bad way. In my opinion, Bethany is pushing Larry and Shara closer to crossing the line. Shara had that mischievous look on her. Oh, yeah. Oh, she tired of her. Because Shara know at this point, she can go over there to that hotel. She could ask Shara could ask Larry right now where he at, and he would tell her. He would tell her. She would ask him where he at, and he would tell her the exact room and what time he gonna be there and what time she can roll up through there. Yes, he would. She could say, Larry, I want to come see you. And he would tell her, come through. Yes, he would. Now Looney. And you know what? I wouldn't be mad at him. I wouldn't be mad at her for going. Looney said something. I got to pin it, y'all. Sass mouth feels so antebellum as someone in Georgia. And I know Looney, you're not far from me. You're in a state or two over. But it does. It feels very deep South antebellum. Yes, it does. And it pisses me off every time I hear it. Oh yeah, Ursula. Shara look just like all bets are off. We back on the countdown to Pound Town now. Now, Marquisa, are you joining us on the countdown now? Because I know the other night you said you wasn't never on the countdown, but I'm wondering now, after today, are you joining us on the countdown now? Because I see it coming. Lady D says, isn't it funny? Bethany is trying to control her household. Larry is trying to get peace. And the person Bethany is trying to get out of Larry's life is the person who trying to keep them together, and it's Shara. Yes. She don't see Shara don't want that on her. She don't want the responsibility that on her. But Bethany keep messing with her. Now let me, Looney, I know you're gonna go here with me. So here we go. Because you just mentioned it. If that heifer would have went behind my back, and mind you, they still don't know how she know where the car was at. Because Larry didn't tell her. Brooke didn't tell her. She was eavesdropping on Brooke and Shara's conversation to know where the car was. If that heifer had went and tried to pay for my car and then tried to play me like she did when I came over there to get my daughter, I would have been on her like white on rice. They would have had to call the National Guard to get me up off of her. Y'all don't understand. And the very next thing I would have did was went to my house, took me a long hot sitz bath, put me on some smell good, and I'd have called my ex-husband. And when he walked up and I'd have had the candles and everything blazing, I'd have had us some wine, and I'd have said, let's kick back and just hang out. That's what I'd have done. I would have been in full-on seductress mode. She need to ease her way on over to the Marriott. When you play with my child, all bets is off. I think Larry needs some company. I think he's a little lonely. I think he needs a little tender love and care. He upset. He's angry right now. I think Shar needs to go and check on him and make sure he's okay. You feel sorry for Bethany? Well, I'm sorry, girl. God, I can't see what your picture look like. I don't feel sorry for Bethany at all. By the time I got through with him, he'd have been gone to the house with the police and have her pack up all her stuff and go to her mama's house. He would have been hand delivering divorce papers to her. That's exactly why he told Shard where he was gonna be. She liked to blame Shard. Look, you keep blaming me for everything anyway, so you're gonna blame me for everything. Then hey. And let me say this, y'all. I do have scruples. I do have a sense of righteousness, okay? But this is a skit. And because this is a skit, and it's a skit with a character I don't like, I really like the actress. So, Christy, please don't take this personal what I'm saying because it's not against you. But the character, she gonna get it every day from me. Every day. And it started from the point when Chase tried to rent that building. And they had to pull Natasha in because she was trying not to rent him that building when she realized that he was black. I think she thought the name Chase meant Chase likely was gonna be a white dude. I said it. There we go. There it is. She know what she doing. Oh, Mr. Crackhead, she love to blame. Okay, moderators, y'all know what y'all got to do. Oh, you pray for Bethany? You pray. What you trying to say? You pray for Bethany? You trying to drop a hint? Because I thought we was cool, AS. But if you're trying to help me understand, you need to ask for clarity right now. Because if you're trying to drop a hint about wanting to do so, y'all see what I'm saying, right? I'm just saying. You say you feel for her, okay, I feel for her too. But that pray Prey sound like you're trying to say something else. So I'm gonna give you 3 seconds to clarify it. And moderators, y'all know what to do after that. Don't come on here and play on me. Talking about you pray. Prey. Roll up in here if you want to. That's what I'm saying. I got somebody here locked and loaded. Don't FAFO. I almost said, and I'm trying to keep my monetization. Don't play with me. Bots can get got and trolls can get rolled. What you want to do? I don't know. All I know is the person used the word pray, Prey. He prayed for Bethany. Don't play with me. Because I know what that means. Find somebody else to play with. Go to somebody else's channel with that bull. Don't be over here with it. Yeah, we don't do that over here, Cheryl. So now that we back on topic, we're gonna continue to roast Bethany for this foolishness she done did today. What does what mean, Lauren? What does it mean by somebody being a bot or a troll? I'm assuming that's what you mean. Here's the deal: there's certain people that sometimes it can be like an electronic or digital thing that was created to come and mess with you while you're on your live. Then other times it can be an actual human person that is trolling you. Oh, you don't know what pray means? Pray, Prey, means that they will attack or um go after or attempt to harm a person. Like if you've ever heard of birds of prey, there are some animals that prey on other weaker animals. You understand what I'm saying? As opposed to pray, Pray, which is you praying for somebody. He said he prayed and he capitalized the word Prey for Bethany. Ain't the one. So now let's get back on roasting Bethany. They weren't saying it for her. Well, it was a threat to me, Lauren. It was a threat to me, not Christy. So back to what we were saying. Um, Bethany just done wrote a check her behind can't cash. Thank you, Ursula. She done wrote. Thank you, Isella. She done wrote a check. Her butt can't cash. She done FO too much. She done forgot herself. She done forgot herself. Don't think too deep into it, Lauren. Don't think too deep into it. It really, you ain't got to think that deep into it. Yes, Anisha, it is definitely time Larry checked her, and I'm all for it. I'm glad he checked her. I'm loving it. I'm so glad he checked her. I'm so glad he checked her because she sat there and called that. She got so desperate that she called the child because you know that she loved to holler out. Oh, she's just a child, but she called the child to put it in their grown folk business to try to find out where her man at. Yes, she did. She tried to buy with that bag. Oh, she gonna have a big breakdown. I'm here for it. I'm ready to see her breakdown. I'm ready to see it. I want to see her. I'm just ready. Cause see now he's in a place of peace where he can kind of like, to your point, Isella, about him being all eyes and ears. See now he can kind of fall back and see how Bethany moves. He knew he'd already talked to her. She ain't got nobody to argue with. Do y'all remember the scene where she went into Larry just didn't talk to her at all. He just sat there and ate his little donut or what his donut holes and drank his coffee and played on his phone and he didn't say nothing to her. Then the very next skit when she started going in on him because she was like, and I heard yeah, I know you heard me, your silence and blah 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 and all that kind of bull. Girl, yes, he can think he can relax and relate and release some of the stuff. And the person that hadn't been there that long at the time, but recognized that he needed a moment, that he needed, that asked the question, how are you doing? That touched that man's soul. When he realized what she really was asking him, he was like, thank you for asking. All that did was make that man want to do more stuff for her. Yup. Ain't no smirky smile now. Even when Natasha came over for that meeting, Natasha had to check her for how she make comments towards people. Did she really think that calling Shar trash was not gonna offend Natasha a little bit, being that Shar is a black woman and she's a black woman? Come on now. She makes these little snarky comments. That's why I'm not falling for this thing that she was bullied as a child. I don't think she was bullied. Her own daddy said you weren't bullied. You were the bully. I think she was a bully until she could play this little role of victim. When she got caught, she would act like she was a victim and pretend like she was the one being bullied. I don't know that she's gonna find. Well, I don't know. I don't know how she could find out if their phones are not on the same plan. She would have to get like a court order to see like where his phone was pinging at and all that kind of stuff. So I don't know that she would go that far, could do that. That's what I think. I think she's gonna see him at Shara's when ain't nothing going on. He may be at Shara's trying to put that TV up or something, and she gonna get bold enough to go to Shara's house. She gonna see him there, and she gonna cut the fool, and that's gonna be the end of that for her. I definitely think she was a bully. Remember what she did now. Remember she took that video of Crystal and she doctored it. Hey, Magnolia. Yep. And she gonna go to jail. That part. She cut a fool anywhere. Yes, she does. She said all this horrible stuff about her dad. Even when he was telling her he didn't sue her, he didn't have anything to do with her being sued. He didn't agree with what you call it was doing. She still went in on him. Yes, she did. She don't care. Now she's sitting in the house. Now the problem is though, yes, Elena, he needs to do it with the quickness. The problem is that he has left the house. And if she becomes vindictive, Bethany, she may claim that he abandoned the home. But as I think Luna has reminded us, that she can't just take a VA home from somebody. Elena says he needs to divorce Bethany with the quickness. Well, she did that. And that's why she ended up having to pay off Crystal and them. See, I think it wouldn't surprise me. This would be so messy. But it wouldn't surprise me if Larry went and got the fly lawyer to represent him in a divorce case against Bethany. Because remember when they were in New Orleans and Bethany got this brilliant idea that she was going to go get a black lawyer, and she specifically wanted Natasha to go against Bianca because Bianca was black. Greg didn't pick Bianca because she was black. But Greg saw through what Bethany was doing, right? Wouldn't it be? And when they went to New Orleans and they were having this conversation, Larry threw out the fly lawyer and he threw out somebody else. It would not surprise me if Larry went and got the fly lawyer to file for divorce against Bethany. That would be the sweetest thing. Might as well ask Ro to help her find a place. Might as well. Um, in this case, I don't feel she was wrong for snatching Brooke's phone. Because she snatched Brooke's phone because Bethany started back making a comment about her and trying to like put this back on her. So I don't think her snatching the phone was like to punish was directed at Brooke. Unlike when Bethany snatched Brooke's phone that day, she was doing that to punish Brooke for something that she was upset with her dad and with Shar. I think it was about that sofa, I think. But I don't think when she snatched it today. Now I do think she was wrong for going off on her about answering Bethany's call because Brooke didn't know what Bethany was gonna call her and ask her that. And Brooke didn't tell Bethany anything. Yes, he said the fly lawyer and Kendrick. So I could see him getting one of them. That part right there. Oh, I forgot Kevin is an attorney too. Kevin got his own mess going on though. He over there in a thruple or whatever you call it. Kevin moved to Florida. Brittany moved to Arizona. No, because Ro remember when she dropped her pills and how Bethany was clowning her about them pills. All right, y'all. I stayed on here way longer than what I expected, but I saw them skits and I was like, okay, how do I want? Do I want to just do a blind reaction and just post the reaction, or do I want to talk to my people? I need to talk to my people because this was good tonight. When I pre-watch, now I did pre-watch these. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all because I wanted to create something for my TikTok. Oh yeah, but Shania he's not an attorney. He's not back being an attorney yet. He would have to evict her, Elena. He can't just throw her stuff out. He would have to evict her. And I think Larry may know this. Yeah, Shania's still disbarred because he beat up his daddy. And his daddy sued him. We had a blast tonight. I had so much fun. I'm gonna sleep so good tonight. And then I was upset from earlier today because I didn't get a chance to do my little live today because I don't know what's up with YouTube. I don't know if it's because of these ads or what. But I do appreciate all y'all that came back with me. I sure appreciate y'all. Alice Roberts, 1776. Thank 1716. I'm sorry. Um, Thank you for coming on here and being a part. Same thing with you, Elena. Bethany isn't a victim. She's a volunteer destroying her own marriage. Yes, she is. Bethany made a big mistake calling Shar a dog during Thanksgiving dinner. Brooke is sick and tired of Bethany. And I still believe when we saw Brooke with that phone, Brooke was over there recording what she said. Oh, it's a whole mess. See now, and see that's the thing. They should have just let her go on back to Chicago with her mama because now she can't go over there and stay with Bethany. Thank you, Ursula, so much. I'm gonna try to do better and do more of them. And look, members, this almost was a FMO, meaning for members only. So we're gonna have some members only chats too. And if y'all want, yeah, join. I think what is it, $9.99? I mean, $2.99. One of them to join at the lowest level. Just join, become a member of Chatterbox. Because when we do the member lives, you're gonna get this. Peace and hair grease, Yvette. I have to give Yvette a special piece and hair grease because I didn't think y'all were gonna like that piece and hair grease. Put an alert on. I tend to go like at 8:30 in the morning, at noon, or 1 p.m. depending on if I have a client or not that comes through. And then I try to go on around 8:30 in the evening. It would not surprise me if she had not. I do believe that, Cheryl. She may very well have sit there recording the Greg. Definitely join. Yes. And one of the easiest way to support this channel is by clicking that like button. That's the easy like and share. And then just the general subscribe. Make sure you turn on notifications so you can be notified when I go live. I'll be live in the morning at 8:30 because I'm pretty sure they're gonna give us some more mess and shenanigans. This is like some she don't even need to be in the middle of. It's time for Duchess to roll on back down to Atlanta and either stay with her baby or get her baby. It's a Harold's down here or something similar to Harold. She can work there. Yes, now we want 2,000. We need 2,000. We every time we go around up, we're gonna double it. We made that 1,000. Let's hit 2K. Let's hit 2K. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. You all have made my evening. This has been so much fun. I've enjoyed being silly with this ugly bucket hat on, talking to y'all. talking to y'all. We will be back in the morning talking. Definitely. See you from Chicago. Y'all know about Harris, and that's where Dutch is supposed to be working at. So I think they say it's one here in Atlanta. I'm not for sure, but hey, thank you, dear. I never finished it, so I found it as I'm cleaning through my mess back here. And y'all get to see, y'all get this every day, every night. Y'all gonna see a different, a slight change, and eventually it's gonna be what I wanted to be. Thank you so much, Izella and Yvette and Cheryl. All right, y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow. But until then, till the next skit, peace and a whole lot of hair grease with some aromatherapy for Larry, because he gonna blow a gasket. With some candles and champagne for Char to roll on over there and see old boy. Good night, y'all.